YouTube streets, let's make us a movie. This pirate ass bitch wants Stephan turns booty, yeah. She's outside, she's pedo simping. She's outside, she's pedo simping. And they say that she apologized, but I missed it. And how many times is truth gonna tell us that he is autistic? Man, I'm smoking on Stephan Stearns and it's packing a blunt, and now I'm gonna flick it. One day he's gonna get touched in prison. I know the time is ticking, but this bitch is pedo simping. Yeah, this bitch is pedo simping. Now clean your ears and listen. When you try to show these bitches shit, they like Munchie B with that vision. So show it all and just risk it. But you won't do it cause you wish it never happened, cause you got caught Chomo simping. Yeah, you got caught Chomo simping. YouTube streets, Thursday night. Go ahead and smash that like button. We in the building, let's go. Shout out to Ronnie Blue Eyes. DVS stuck in the system. Corrupt Cartel. Pino. Yeah.
We are here again. We are here again. Mic check 1 2 1 2. New
Mic
age
check.
plug.
Man.
P-Wo Vic in this. Let's go.
We might as well start where it's hot at, man. What you got up on the screen right here? Because I got
right,
one of those. I got one of those last night too.
This is the thing, right? This is an easy thing to do. Lady, I could do this to your YouTube too, and you don't even talk about me. I hope you know that. Privacy complaints mean nothing, right? I think I probably had one privacy complaint stick over 1,000 kiosk girls just like you, lady. Actually, I think her name was Jessie 1, and now you're Jessie 2. But this right here is a privacy complaint. We're obviously getting attacked, and she can't. This is the funniest part about it all, Pino. How is she going to give us a privacy complaint when she's the one to release the messages? It becomes non-private at that point. And it's public information on top of that.
Man, I mean, I was friendly yesterday. I was what I call Pinot friendly. Real talk. Like I can listen.
I said you went soft, didn't I?
Bruh, my audience knows I went soft. The people who've been here for a while know I went soft, bruh. And you got some nerve. You got anybody can throw, bro. Let me explain something. Anybody can do a privacy complaint. It is very easy. It takes 2 seconds, and then the person gets an email. 9 times out of 10, they don't go anywhere. They don't mean anything. But I mean, my whole thing is I pitched the ball to you. And I said, it's on you, basically. I said, it's on you. I wasn't mean about it. I didn't call you out your name. I
do want to give you your flowers though, bro. Can I give you your flowers real quick?
Listen, the gloves are off. You can give me my flowers, but the gloves are off. And man, listen, these bitches are coming off. Cause man.
Let me give you your flowers, because I'm not gonna lie. You got her to take down the merch site of Maddie Soto. Is that true?
Well, that's only right. Yeah, but I don't need flowers for that, because that's only right.
Bro.
That's something she should have did more.
Your live did no, I know she should have, but were you going live last night and the way that you were talking to her, not at her and not being mean at all, and you might have had a couple memes of it. I mean, come on, people. How old are we? I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was white trash. I thought I grew up in the white trash family, and I did. But I'm telling you what, there is some white, not everybody. So if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But there's some white trash bitches in this community. I mean, straight up trashy. I don't even know, bro. No thumbnails, no nothing. Like, what are we doing? Let's organize this shit. Let's clean this shit up a little bit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And we're talking about creators, right?
Creators, and then
mostly
they're trolls and then all kinds. It's nasty, bro. And you guys. This is another thing too. The guilty of crime shit. We'll bring up her post. She did a post, but you guys are so worried about us not finishing these emails. You keep mentioning guilty of crime. I tell you what, we'll get to guilty of crime if she has emails out there. Send them, because I had you guys, and they're like, "Yo, it's your job to go find it, but I'm gonna bitch at you until you find it, and I'm not gonna send it." Man, shut the hell up. Send the shit. If you want us to cover it, send the shit. Sit down, lady.
Oh man.
Anyways,
Oh, it
again,
gets
shout out to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the building.
yes.
And get a big shout out to the channel Cletus, because I'm not gonna lie, man. All heroes don't wear capes, and this dude literally has made this video into a 5-hour, re-uploaded again. I guess he got hit with a
Yup.
privacy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hit with a privacy as well. I read it on the community. Shout out to Cletus. Cletus got hit with a privacy and pretty much took it down and re-uploaded it. I mean, at that point, it's like you're throwing fake privacy complaints. It's just gonna keep. But you don't know who you're fucking with. Let me just explain this. Across the board, you don't know who you fucking with. As listen, I tried to be nice to you last night. I tried to give you options and opportunities, and you just threw it in my face and privacy complained in my channel. Like, so at the end of the day, now the gloves are off. At the end of the day, you have no idea who you fucking with. You have no idea how many platforms we are spread across. You have no idea how many, bro, listen, you don't want war. You don't, you don't want that. You don't. Just listen to my live last night and take some sense. You took the Maddie merch down. Morally, you were supposed to do that. That's what we
Yep.
shouldn't even had to told you that. We Plug shouldn't have had to say nothing. I shouldn't have had to say nothing. Krupp shouldn't have had to say nothing. The community shouldn't have had to say nothing. Once you stoop to that level of morality to where you were, and I'm gonna say it again, motherfuckers don't like that. I was saying it. You developed a relationship. You were having a relationship. There is no other word for that. Yeah, maybe you didn't say, oh, you're my hubby, and maybe you didn't say, oh, you're my wifey, but bitch, y'all developed a relationship. Y'all had cute ass little nicknames for each other. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Fuck
some
out of
form
here,
of a
man. Like,
relationship, bro. It's some form of a relationship. Yeah.
how you
It
want to take
wasn't
it, how you
journalistic.
want to take it. But I took it as it was not journalistic. And,
Yeah.
man, it just gets deeper. The rabbit hole just goes on and on. So, bitch, you do not want to try me. You do not. I will break down, bitch. Man, you don't want to try nothing. Nobody over here. That bullshit privacy ass complaint, bitch. Take that shit and rub it on your chest.
And real quick, he's talking about YouTube. He's not threatening nobody or anything
No,
like that, right?
no,
And another thing too is we got
I
corrupt
don't.
cartel in the building.
And I
Hey,
don't
Yurt.
listen. I don't threaten women. I don't do any of that shit. If anything, if that problem is that deep and you really don't like me, just tell your husband come fight me. I beat the shit out of him. On my mama, I beat the shit out of your man or your uncle or whoever.
I
I
mean, if he's allowing her to mess with Stephen Stearns, I don't think he's gonna be fighting
But
anybody.
I'm not saying that it's about fighting or none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, the core of the problem. Like I said before, the core of the fucking problem is you. The core of the problem is you communicated with this monster more than journalistic behaviors. You went into relationship behaviors, and that's why we're here today.
And
Period.
that's why it brought this whole POS back up to talk about. Like, we was done, dog. Swoosh. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, there really
we
wasn't
was
nothing
done
to
with him.
cover unless something happens to him, like a DR or an incident in prison.
Yeah.
But nothing was happening. And
Yeah, he
another
was
thing
put
too
away.
is her community is like, no, she's already did this and apologized.
Yeah.
So what we supposed to do? We didn't know this. You guys were so under the radar. We didn't know this.
I ain't
I,
seen
no,
a fucking
But
apology. Ain't
but it
nobody,
goes back.
everybody been sending, listen,
well,
motherfuckers been sending me emails left and right. I ain't seen no apology.
it's a half-ass
Man,
apology. It's
Bro,
not even
it
a
go
real
man.
apology. But go
it
ahead.
goes back to what I've been said, dog. Anytime an apology is needed, it has to be as loud or louder than the act of what you're apologizing for.
Yeah,
Mm,
like an explanation.
mm.
So
Because
Yes.
I ain't biting your explanation. Your explanation was you were trying to fish for information on the journalistic side. I ain't biting that. So until you come with an explanation that matches your motherfucking writing to this fucking monster, I ain't biting it. And because you didn't want to play ball, I told you all you had to do was what I told you last night. You didn't want to do that. Instead, you want to throw privacy complaints and cry and then have your fucking trailer park fucking homegirl jump in it and make a live about me. And it like, bruh, you don't get your fuck ass out, man. Oh, I was nice to
So
you last night.
so
I
first of
was,
all, I want to say Tasha, thank you for being a member for 29 months. Thank you so much. Miss Upper Thigh became a member. Mitten Mama became a member. Salute to Miss Pebbles. We appreciate your donation. You're an OG of the community. We appreciate you. Carmela Green, Gina Girl, One Lovers Vocabulary, Gina Girl again, Mallory Taylor, salute to you. Mary Dean, salute to everybody, by the way. Didn't mean just to
Yeah.
say it on a couple people, but salute to everybody. Gina Girl, Dogs Over Humans, thank you for the 800 jewels, and my girl Tiff. Now let's continue with the show. So this part, we're skipping ahead. Because I know we're dragging this. All right, I don't like being on part 3 and we're not far in it, and I don't like, and I want to make sure we get far tonight. So I'm skipping ahead. I listened to this whole thing. I know exactly what the conversation was. Everything they've said. We're going to 2 hours and 26 minutes in, and we're gonna listen to Stephen Stearns confess to her on a previous crime he committed.
Oh.
And another thing too, somebody was saying that the title's clickbait. It's technically not clickbait. See, when either way you look at it, lady, you might not have think you were his girlfriend, but Stephen Stearns was giving you key words like saying enormous and wet and all this shit, right? He was
Blue Jay.
putting the dog whistles in there. Blue Jay, I don't know how that makes us. I don't know where you go with that.
Blue Jay, bro. That's his little Blue Jay, bro. He got a pet name for
I
it and
mean,
stuff. Like, who you
bro,
come up
it's
with pet names for, bro?
fucking you bitch. You bitch. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on, man. Come on. My little Blue Jay.
Yeah.
Even if you want to spew your side of I wasn't in a relationship, it would, and I'm just saying this is AS's excuse. I wasn't in a relationship. It was me digging for
Well,
journalistic whatever. Hold on. I wasn't in a relationship. It was me digging for journalistic whatever. Stephan thought he was in a relationship with you. That's for
didn't he
shit
tell his
sure.
mama? Didn't he tell his mama
Man,
that
yeah,
it was his girlfriend?
that's for shit show. Stephan thought you was the next thing smoking. He thought you was his little Blue Jay, the ride or die.
Mhm.
It's funny. It's so funny because she's so mad about the AI pic that we put out. And they said that they left us a message, and I think they might be getting me and you mixed up because I've never been to prison. And they're in my chat telling me that I'm going to the big house. Yeah, I'm going back to the big house. Listen, lady, I got locked up twice. I ain't going back to no big house. But
You're
since
going
you
to
don't
the
like the
big house.
AIs, since you don't like the
Big
AI, right? Let's do the scenarios of you and Stefan out of prison together. First of all, we know you love books. And this book is How to Love a Menace by Flames Trotter. Great novel. I think
Oh
everyone
my
should check
God.
it out.
Great novel. Great
And
novel,
then
bro.
you want to talk about Toy R Us and all these board games. How about you and Stephen Stearns going on a Toy R Us trip? And then
Is that
when you're on the way out, you're going in the cart and he's pushing you.
where
Look.
the Tamagotchi at, bro?
Oh my God.
That's on the
It's in
thumbnail,
that
corrupt.
cart. It's on the cart.
Listen, they like Connect Four, bro. Let's just get to the facts. Let's get to the facts. Let's get to the mashed potatoes and the gravy, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh man, that's
I
a
got it.
OG game too, bro. That just gives that game a bad look for me now, man.
Hey, I see it so clear now.
And we
Somebody
have
has an echo.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Miss that
It
one
was
is this
me.
Miss Illuminati. How you doing?
Hey, so we just wanted to jump up here real quick and tell you guys something. I emailed New Age Plug today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. Go ahead.
it's a video. And so I just want to say that this chick says she did this for like journalistic purposes or whatever. There was nothing nefarious to it. Bro, I'm telling you, you have to watch that video. If you want some specific timestamps, I wrote them down today and I can send those too. But this chick is literally, bro, I swear, she comes out talking about these emails. Well, first she says this friend, this person who she knows IRL in real life, told her that she has a friend who's been emailing with Stephen Stearns. Tell me why she does like a whole video where she's responding to the letters. And she, at one point, like they're talking about food, and she's like, I don't know why she's talking to him about food. Bitch, she
Oh,
is
the
you.
hypocrisy. Oh, this is great. So can you put it in the private chat on here for us with the maybe the timestamps? I don't know. Maybe we'll go from the beginning, but we'll definitely get to it tonight.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll email it to myself from my computer and then
So
post it in there.
The New Age plug email is New Age plugs with an S for like a plural, like the S. I think that's why a lot of people been not getting through to me.
Oh, you want me to resend it to your email then?
Either way, you can do it here or email. Either way, it's up to you. I appreciate you though.
All right,
And I
so
see. I think Queen Bee covered because Queen Bee was.
He
She's like,
did.
come
He
check.
did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a bombshell. That's a bombshell.
And
Okay.
I
That's
didn't see
crazy.
like I
Left me
hadn't
a
seen the whole
comment.
video, right? And I didn't know it was that crazy, but we went through the whole thing today, and bro, my jaw was on the floor so much. Like she's literally acting like these other two people are real, bro.
Wow, it's crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Uh,
All
Like
right.
a personality disorder or something, bro. That's wild.
All right, we're gonna drop down. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, we appreciate
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
thank you again, Cletus. Thank y'all so much. Y'all
Ain't
killing
no
it.
problem. All right, see you guys. Thanks.
All right, so we're gonna start
go-
here. Let's listen closely because Stephan Stern's about
Hey,
to admit.
let
ahead.
me just say shout out to Lena. Lena dropped a 10 bomb and said, I love you guys. Shout out to the YouTube streets.
Thank you,
Shout
Lena.
out
Thank
to
you,
you.
Wishful. Thanking Philly Crony. Effin Redacted. Thank you, my girl Tiff. Tennessee Sweetheart. Shout out to Tennessee. Tia Dash Decipher. Salute to you. Stephen Cali. Bitter T. Never Say Never. This lady had more personalities than I had friends.
Oh wow.
Eileen, thank you so much. True Colors. Let's go.
Does insurance and tax work on the side seems quite possible, and about how she had a GoFundMe for her daughter's funeral that earned around, but her daughter was cremated, and she used that money to hire a lawyer and use for various other personal uses. From what I heard, I don't know what all the situation is regarding her right now. Only
Oh, hold on.
the small bits that my parents pass along to me from what they are seeing on YouTube. What sort of stuff are you hearing or seeing? I am in an information desert in here. So, yeah, there are a lot of wild ass rumors flying around about me, and I will say that most of them are
This dude is worried about other rumors besides the major crime that he committed. I swear, dude. Honestly, y'all,
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all matched.
He said wild. He said there are a lot of wild rumors flying around
Yeah.
about me. Hold on. What? Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Rewind. What's more wild than what you did?
I know that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. In a crazy world, y'all might have been meant for each other. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolute BS being spread by people who are looking to capitalize on the media circus that surrounds the case. The stabbing incident, however, did occur. It was in self-defense, and I was cleared of any wrongdoing by the detectives at the time, and there were plenty of witnesses to that. My family did not move because of that. We moved 2 years later because the real estate market in Southern
Okay, so real quick on this, right? This is something that came up early by, many YouTubers talking about this incident with Stephan Stearns when they were covering this case. Unfortunately, we weren't on YouTube when this case was going. We're kind of on the 3-year in. Pino was, but he was doing his own thing. But we're on like the 3-year in marker where we didn't get early on Stephan Stearns. We got after the conviction. So when it comes to this incident he's talking about, I had no idea about it till today, and I'm learning as I go. So he's alleging that he did a self-defense.
Hold on.
And I don't know if the dude died or not, but go ahead.
Let me say, that being said, we have covered Stephan Stearns a lot over the last 2 years. Everything
We brought
from
information some people didn't have,
Bro, we brought information, bro. We brought DRs to the table, and shout out to Kit True Crime, and people like that have been on the team FOIA and doing FOIA requests for us for the last few years, bro. But we brought a lot to the table, a lot. We found Nicholas Cruz's location when nobody could find it.
Yeah, he's still there, by the way. And we broke the law doing it, but it was worth it.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
California kind of took a dump
Just speculating.
around that time, and my dad followed the market down to Florida. Yeah. Regarding the incident itself, I was 16 at the time. I was walking with two of my close friends, one male and one female, and we were walking to my female friend's house. At the time, as we were walking across a crosswalk, we heard some guys start catcalling her and talking about her ass and saying some lewd stuff. She was 15 at the time. These guys were in a mini
Okay, you see how he just put emphasis on his friend being 15 at the time? Like, we know that's wrong, right? But this guy is making it seem like the guys he's trying to make him seem like he's a better person by standing up for this girl when ultimately his crime was something that he committed to a child. I can't believe, like, re-listen to what he says real quick right here.
Give up on trying, even when I was at my deepest and worst depression and wasn't working for a while. I always knew and told myself that it was temporary and I would pull out of that nosedive and get
Oh, I
back
think
in
I
the
went too
game
far
at
back,
some
y'all. Hold
point.
on.
I hate feeling useless. Absolute BS being spread by people who are looking to capitalize.
I forget it's a
with
5-hour video, so you click back a little, a lot. Hold on. It's
were
right here.
walking to my female friend's house at the time. As we were walking across a crosswalk, we heard some guys start catcalling her and talking about her ass and saying some lewd stuff. She was 15 at the time.
See how, dude, see how he writes it though?
Yeah.
You see how he
yeah.
writes that in there? Like, oh, you know, like he's some God Almighty that doesn't like that he's not a
Yeah.
chomo.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. It's just hilarious.
It makes it worse.
These
She
guys
was
were in a
15. Yeah, put the
pickup
emphasis
truck
on it.
with
But
like a
yeah,
lot of painting stuff and construction gear in the back of it. So they were likely some house painters or construction guys coming off the job site. Well, they were catcalling us and being teenagers. We flipped them off and continued on our way. And next thing we knew, this truck with 30-something dudes in it squeals around into the parking lot of the shopping center we were walking past. And this guy jumps out and makes a beeline straight for Emmy. And this dude was on some stuff. You could see it in his eyes and you could smell the alcohol on him. This was like 4 in the afternoon. And this 35-year-old guy is about a 6-pack deep and tweaked out on something else on top of that. His eyes were wide and wild, and he was like a locomotive coming at you. You could kick this guy in the balls a few times and not have faced him, basically. Anyway, he makes a beeline for me. He is 35, maybe about 40, 6'5", and tweaked out and grabs me by the shirt and is yelling at me. And
You know he's spicing this up too. This dude wasn't no 6'5". Stop the cap, Stearns.
demanding to know what my problem was, which I would have thought was obvious, while his 2 buddies were there backing him up. I was struggling to get free from him. Unsuccessfully, I was terrified and worried that my friends were in danger as well. When this guy cocks his fist back to punch me, and then it's like everything went into slow motion. I remember seeing his fist winding up, and next thing I knew, it was like my body went into autopilot survival mode. My hand shot out, and then he got this confused look on his face, and we separated, and we both kind of looked at each other like, what happened? And I looked down, and there was my pocket knife in my hand. I don't remember grabbing it, but he looked.
This was the moment Stephan Stearns realized he was a killer.
Brett,
Oh, I can't hear
I
y'all.
don't-
Y'all talking?
I don't believe
Oh, my
this
bad.
story, bro. I don't believe this story.
I think this story cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well,
Yeah.
he says there's news. I think this is a real story because there's newspaper and they had to move. Well, he said they didn't move cousins, but they moved right after it.
I'm talking about his description.
Yeah,
His
I was gonna say,
description.
if it is real, he threw a whole lot of spice in that bitch. I'm talking about a whole lot of exaggeration, whole lot of spice. 6'5", man.
And
yeah,
that
6'5", crazy, right?
And that little
pulled up
poker
his
just
shirt,
appeared
and
in
there
his
was a good
hand,
2,
right?
3
And he made it seem like he's some an anonymous, like some kind of like killer, bro. Like we know he's a killer, but the way that he's worded it's like all of a sudden like he blacked out. Like my knife went into him and we looked at each other like what just happened? Like come on, bro.
Like, bro, anytime I've ever
3
pulled
seconds
any
for
kind
us
of
both to see
object
the wound
out,
in
I
his
know.
chest before
You know what I mean?
blood
Like,
started gushing out. I was scared shitless at that point, and here's the thing: he was so tweaked out that he still was able to beat the shit out of me. He got on top of me and was punching me in the back of the head over and over and over and bleeding all over me the whole time. Then his buddies grabbed me in a chokehold and dragged me by the neck while choking me into the parking lot. And then the cops showed up, and I had a gun to my head while they searched me. Then the paramedics came and checked me out after taking him off to the hospital, and my heart rate was so high I buried the needle on the cuff, and the paramedics got worried about me potentially having a heart attack or stroke. I was also taken to the hospital where detectives spoke with me and later cleared me after getting witness statements and testing the guy and all that. It was a legitimate self-defense. He was out of his mind on drugs and had multiple people with him ganging up on a 16-year-old kid after hitting on a 15-year-old girl. That incident really messed me up. I couldn't leave the house for almost a week because I was having panic attacks anytime I stepped outside, nightmares. I had been covered in his blood, and it took a lot of effort to wash out of my hair and from under my fingernails. It was
Man,
extremely
shut your
traumatic.
bitch
And
ass up, man. You
Thank you,
sound
bro.
like a
Thank you,
bitch. You
bro.
sound like a
Thank you.
bitch.
Oh my.
I wasn't able to sleep for nights. I had his
Look,
blood all over. Man, shut your fuck
look.
ass.
Okay, yeah. Hey,
Well,
ain't no
it's
adult should be grabbing up
okay. Let me ask you something,
16-year-olds
Pino.
trying to
He's
beat
in.
them up.
I know he's in
Hollering.
Waukeula, but let's put hypothetical. Let's say if he's up in Rayford or one of these other prisons, or where did K Frog go? Charlotte CI. Let's say if he's in Charlotte CI. Is that what he's saying right now? Would that help him? You think Stephan Stearns is somebody that would go make him something and be able to put in that work?
If Stephan Stearns was at any real prison, he'd be getting fucked. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The predators,
Allegedly.
I ain't. They ain't no allegedly, bro. They prey, bro. The predators in prison, and when I say the predators in prison, I'm talking about motherfuckers with 3, 4 life sentences that like boys that are like Fleece Johnson. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Booty
yeah,
warriors. They
yeah.
prey on chomos. They prey on people like Stephan Stearns because Stephan Stearns wants to be able to live his life on the compound comfortably. He won't be able to do that without some type of protection. So what happens is the booty warriors come in and they provide the protection to Stephan. They turn him into a
Yeah.
girlfriend, and he's straight. The gangs ain't gonna beat him up, nothing, because he that dude's
Holding the
girlfriend.
pocket.
Bro, I'm telling
So,
you, bro, it's a crazy, bro. It's a crazy environment, bro. Man, listen, I told this story before, right? And this wasn't even a chomo, but I was at Holmes Correction Institution, and there was a white kid who was banging blood, and he came to the compound, and the Bloods wanted his neck. It was over with. There ain't no white Bloods on the compound. They wanted his neck. They were gonna basically airlift him out of there.
Yeah.
The dude who worked in laundry, who had 3 life sentences and was like a Fleece Johnson, a booty warrior, stepped to the white boy and said, "Don't worry about it. In the morning, I'm going to talk to the head of the Bloods and I'm going to make everything go away. But you
Come
going
here,
to be
baby.
up under that." Bro, I swear to God. And bro, the
Yeah.
next morning he went, he might be a booty warrior and he might have 3 life sentences, but the motherfucker had pool in the prison. He had been in the prison like 20 years. He had pool. So he
Yeah.
went straight to
Yeah.
the head of the Bloods the next morning and said, "Hey, that white boy's mine. You leave him alone." And after that, he was a girlfriend. That white boy was a girlfriend. The
Mhm.
white blood was a girlfriend to the dude in laundry, bro. I
Oh
shit you
my.
not, bro.
Yeah.
Stephan is a chomo. He's not just like, a fake gangbanger or something like that, like the story I just told you. Stephan is a chomo. He is prime A #1 targito. Okay?
Talk about toy.
now we actually have a special guest up here. They're saying are you AS's husband or boyfriend? Hello? I guess he's not talking. Kick him off. That was weird. It says
Mm.
AGB. I don't know who that is, bro. That's crazy. All right.
Is one of the many sources of my own PTSD now. I really don't like hurting people. I don't like fighting.
Wow.
I avoid it at all costs whenever
I'm
possible. And
just
it
messing
was a
with you,
terrible
AGB. Dude,
experience
come
for
bring him
me.
back
Yeah,
up. I
I
feel
know,
bad now.
I know.
I feel
I've been
bad.
sitting here and I
Wow,
didn't realize
man.
you had put me on the stage for a minute, and I was like waiting, and I was like, oh shit, I'm on stage.
The only
I
reason
was waiting for a
because
good time to like say what's up to y'all. So
well,
what's up, y'all?
listen,
Y'all
the more
good?
people come off, it was messing my audio up last time, so I'm trying to be strategic about it. But that was smart of you not answering when I said it's just AS's
Yeah, it
boyfriend.
was.
That was a good
Yeah, it
move,
was.
AGB.
Well, no shit. I'm not gonna like, yo, how my mic sounding right now? We good? The audio level's good and everything.
Are you allegedly Aaron? What does the A stand for?
Aaron. A stands for Alex. My name.
Allegedly Alex. That's your new YouTube name. So you're covering this shit too. Make sure y'all sub up the AGB,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. So
AGB.
and I got I was gonna do it tonight, but it was gonna like cross over with yours. So like, I didn't want to lose all of them to over here. But I'm gonna be live tomorrow at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. Pino, we're gonna be pulling up. Crop gonna pull up if you got time. Plug, you're welcome to pull up. I've been in YouTube jail for quite a while, so I'm trying to get back out of it. Finally got
Free the
monetized.
guys.
Let's go.
Free the
Well,
guys.
if you were a chomo in jail, you would have a girl by the name of Jessica writing you.
Yeah.
I would.
If you
Allegedly.
were
Not
if you
only
were
that,
if you were a chomo in jail, your name would be Alexa, not Alex.
Yeah, or Alexandria or some shit like that, right? Like,
that
He giving it some
AGB would
thought.
stand for something totally different.
Hey, AGB giving it some thought. AGB got some names coming out. What else, AGB? Amber? What else? What you got?
No, I was just saying Alexandria.
Amy?
That's like the female version of my name.
Just so you know, AGB, when you start covering this, you'll get a whole bunch of people that is going to try to get you to stop covering it, and they're going to try to get you to cover other people, and tell them we will make a list, but let me get through your bestie first. Since we're done with Twinsy, your bestie, then we'll go get your homegirl. We ain't worried about it right now. Y'all trying to confuse us, trying to delude us, dog.
Smoke
And
screen.
I also
bruh.
got a big documentary that's going to be releasing in like the next probably few days on the DV4D, like the David situation, like that whole rap murder thing. I figured I was a good dude to do a documentary on that, since I have like the hip hop background and like sort of the true crime background.
Your audio's fucking up, bro. Come back.
This
Load
happened
back up.
next
Load
to a
back up.
Starbucks, and kids from like 3 different schools witnessed it. So of course, that quickly became a big story in every school in the area, and people knew me because of it. It was in the newspapers that followed me around for a while. That's probably why, to this day, I hate fighting and hate the thought of hurting anyone. I'm confused about the wording of the car question. Are you asking if I like race cars or if I personally did race any cars growing up? Beaches in Cali were better, in my opinion, only because
Man, shut the fuck up, Stearns.
uh,
You're not gonna come on here.
man.
Listen, he's
Our
not gonna
beaches
come
are
on
better.
here. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to get to.
Mhm.
First of all, you're not gonna come to our state and then talk about you going to my city, Anna Maria Island, and collecting sand dollars, you fucking chomo, and then disrespect it by saying Cali is better. Listen, it's subjective, I get, but you're not gonna come over here and disrespect us, homie. You're not gonna, and then your little girlfriend on here talk about, oh, I love Anna Maria Island. Man, y'all both ain't, man, you guys ain't allowed to come to Anna Maria Island no more. You don't deserve it. It's not for y'all.
So
This is
you
for
ban
us over here. Go ahead.
So you banning them from Anna Maria Island. They banned.
They
Hey,
banned.
listen, no fly zone, Anna Maria Island for
No
these
fly
two.
zone.
Yup.
Just
Yup.
these two. I don't care about your trolls. They can show up. They're faceless. Who cares? But you
Cancel
two,
that.
if Stearns ever got out for some miracle reason, you're never allowed to be on Anna Maria Island. You fucking, it's fucked up, bro. Stealing our sand dollars. I can't believe I swam in the same area fucking this chomo was at.
ocean is better, in my opinion. Cold blue water, great waves, and the beachside towns were better.
You know, all the shark
driving
bites
down-
that ever happened in Florida, why couldn't it be that day when he was out there getting sand dollars? Oh, we got Wide Eyes backstage too. Oh, AGB loaded back up. Hold on, AGB.
Shout out.
What up, Wide Eyes?
How to mic now?
Good.
All right,
What up,
bless.
Wide
I'm
Eyes?
not gonna fuck with nothing.
What's good?
What up, Wide Eyes?
How you
Much
feeling,
respect.
man?
I'm good. How's everybody doing tonight?
So how
Blessed
did
and
you guys
focused,
handle the
brother.
chomos up there?
Where at specifically?
in North Dakota.
In the state prison.
Yeah.
In state prison, we smash the ones that are like, hmm. There's some there and there's some aren't, right? Like they get there's too many. There's too
Yeah.
many. So we basically just pick one at random when somebody needs to put in some work to earn their stripe or whatever. It's not like a thing where we can get them all off the fucking compound like, I did in my first FCI. There's just too many of them. North Dakota is known as a high security, what do they call that? Protective custody.
Yeah.
And so they try not to let that stuff happen. There's a lot of privileges and like, that honor wing kind of thing. That whole prison is a fucking honor wing, dude.
Incentive wing. You used to remember that
Yes.
incentive? Yeah.
Yep.
Mr.
So
Stearns.
when they have a lot of reasons to keep you in line, they can say shit like "Don't touch the child molesters," or otherwise you're getting booked, and no one's gonna fuck with them. But
Interesting.
thankfully, that wasn't the case in the feds. In the feds, we cleaned house.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I forget you did Fed time too. So we got Anarchist up here. Make sure y'all sub to his channel as well. And he did time in the feds and state. He's from North Dakota. He's a native. Are you
Definitely
so
sub
far
up to
native that you get a check and everything too?
I know. They have fucked up stipulations and criteria like quantum blood levels and stuff. Like all this stuff is to eventually strip Native Americans of their ability to claim their bloodlines. Now, I wasn't automatically enrolled in my tribe because I wasn't born on the reservation. I'm a full-blooded Sioux, and I'm not even enrolled because of some fucking stipulations.
What?
So yeah, they'll rob us.
I want
They're
to
robbing
say
us.
something. I want to make it clear because
Interesting, man.
every I want to make it clear because
PCH,
everybody.
I want to talk
Can you hear
when we get a chance, when we get off of
is always
this.
a great way to
Hold
spend.
on.
Can you hear me?
For some reason, I didn't want to play right there either. When we're done with doing this, I want to get
I
Anarchist.
don't think
I want to
I don't
cover
think Plug can
this
hear me.
Keefe D trial because there's a lot of stuff came up. We're learning a lot about what happened to Tupac.
Bro.
I hear you, Pino, but
I don't think
Yeah,
he
it's
can
crazy.
hear me.
The
I
afternoon. My
Plug.
favorite
Why is it not
places were
playing now?
Laguna
Hold on,
Beach.
y'all hear it
I
on y'all's
lived
end?
Plug.
about 15,
Plug.
20 minutes inland from it.
All right.
Y'all hear that on y'all's end?
Pino and I can hear each other, but Plug can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't think
Hey,
Plug can hear Pino.
Hey, yo,
He
Plug.
He
Yeah,
can't
there
hear
you
me.
go.
Hey,
There you
listen,
go, Plug.
I
can hear
want to
everyone.
listen. I just want to say this, right? I want to say, a lot of people in the chat might be wondering, why Stephan Stearns has not been touched up in Florida prison as of yet. Well, that's because Stephan Stearns has checked in from every compound he touched until he landed at Wakulla Annex in a program dorm where you have to understand what a program dorm is. It's an incentive dorm, like they were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Somebody got some feedback. But it's an incentive dorm, right? And like we were talking about earlier, that's where they have Stephan Stearns. They have Stephan Stearns housed with other inmates who are terrified of catching a disciplinary report because they're terrified of being moved out of that dorm. See, in order to stay in that dorm, you have to be DR free, meaning you cannot get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? Stephan, on the other hand, he's in that dorm for protection. It's also a protection management dorm, but it's a program dorm because they know that nobody in the program, like Faith Base or RDAP or these programs, are gonna fuck Stephan up because they want to stay in the program. They want to stay in the program dorm.
Gracious.
Yeah. And that being said, Wakulla Annex works the same way. We actually went over Stephan's DR where they tried to move him out of the dorm at Wakulla Annex. They tried to move him out of the protection dorm, and he told the police that I would rather go to confinement than go into population. And they gave him a disciplinary report. That's what we read. But they allowed him to stay in that dorm.
He already know.
Yep. But they tried to move him out of that dorm, and he got a DR for it. He refused to leave the dorm. Just for those that don't know, plug. Can you mic check 1 2 1 3? I'm different like Blue P.
Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. I had to switch, bro. For some reason, I don't know. As soon as we get more
hear
people on the
both of
panel,
y'all.
you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I
I
hear
hear
it, bro.
Okay, just making sure, bro.
White
StreamYard's trash, bro.
Don't worry.
Corrupt was I might have
We're
not been
about to
hearing
fix
Corrupt
that.
this whole night.
Yeah, you probably ain't.
My bad, Corrupt. If I talked over you, bro, it was not intentional. I didn't.
It's
I
all
You ain't
literally
missing
just started
nothing.
hearing you.
It's all
You ain't
good,
missing nothing.
bro.
It's Corrupt.
All good.
You know, we're
Listen to
about
White
to fix
Eyes. Yeah, we
the
hear
whole
you.
StreamYard being
Yeah.
crap, right?
All right, let's get back to this
They don't
video,
know.
man.
At Newport Beach, body surfing by the pier, eating at Charlie's Chili to warm up afterwards, and watching people get wrecked by the wedge. LOL. And Crystal Cove Park was great too. The thing is, when you can easily skip school and spend the day at Laguna Beach, you do, and we did. Those are fond memories. The water
No,
was so cold you
Liv.
could only swim for about
Sorry, I'm gonna shout out to Liv for the $10, but no, Liv, he cannot do that forever. He has a life sentence. He won't be able to hide in the protection dorm forever. There will be a time where there will be a classification officer and a correction officer who.
Whoa, what was that?
You all right?
Some
Whoa.
shit fell off my
Are you good?
desk here. Yeah.
But there will be a time when there's a
sounds great.
classification officer and a correction officer that gives zero fucks, and there'll be that one that says it's time to move, Stephan. And when Stephan says I don't want to move, they're gonna say turn around, cuff up, you're going to confinement, and you'll basically stay in confinement until they release you. And when they release you, you're gonna go to a dorm or you're gonna go back to confinement. So one or the other. He can't do it forever. But that being said, he can't do it forever. Eventually, he's gonna hit a compound. A real compound.
Her and her supporters are saying that us covering this is putting her life in jeopardy.
Yeah, somebody
Is
said.
Stephan Stearns a pusher? Is Stephan Stearns some? This is another thing too. Is why would you cover your own emails, lady? Like, why'd you make it so easy for everybody? If you were scared for your life, go ahead.
Apparently, somebody said that I'm putting somebody's life in danger and their kids in danger. Listen, lady or whatever delusional fuck you think you have delusions going on in your brain. I am zero threat to you. I am zero.
Justifying.
There's no other word for it. I am zero threat to you. Okay?
No.
Zero. The most you'll ever get out of me is a YouTube video. The most you'll ever get out of Plug is a YouTube video. We're not in the motion of threatening. We don't threaten women over here. We respect women and we hold women with the highest standard over here. But you, on the other hand, you didn't show characteristics of a lady. You showed characteristics of a scumbag. You participated in your relationship with Stephan. And we're here today to cover it. And you don't like that we're here today to cover it. So you're throwing privacy complaints on everybody. Get a life. Grow up. Get out of your delusions. Go see a fucking therapist, you dumb bitch. I told you the gloves are off. Go see a fucking therapist. For real.
Look, they talk all that stuff that she don't apologize and all that, man. Like, if the apology was loud enough, we would have heard that before we heard the emails.
Ooh.
Let's get to Guilty of Crimes post because she's somehow in the middle of this too because of her communication with the parents of Stephan Stearns. So, stay Jade. Is it Jade? Is that like a slogan she says? To all the haters or jaders, this one is for you. If you're curious about my channel or what to know the content has been produced over the last 2.5 years, then watch my videos. I am proud of the work that has been done in the case of Madeline Soto in the arrest Jen Soto initiative. No, whatever. Every video I've made is still up on my channel. Every video I made is still up on my channel with no editing. Crazy how people can make up lies and others think it's the truth or the law. I never sold Maddie merch, and I have openly shared messages between Stearns and GOC about Jen Soto's culpability in what had transpired. Stop demanding that I prove something to any of you haters, aka jaders. I stand with my GOC channel, and the crime crew stands behind me. The work I have done and continue to speaks for itself. You won't be bullying me because I won't respond anymore to this complete and utter deflection from the AS campaign. Another day, another case coverage.
So it's saying that the guilty of crime connection, the emails that they had with Stearns
30-40
was all about the
before your
complicity
muscles
of
start
Jen
freezing
Soto.
and seizing up, and you gotta warm up.
Hold on. My bad, y'all.
No, you're
bro.
good. Go ahead, Crump.
So it's saying in there that get the guilty of crime channel. See, everybody been wanting everybody to go at guilty of crime, right? For emailing Stearns. But right here, they saying in this that guilty of crime emails with Stearns had to do with the culpability of Jen, the POS wannabe mother.
And what transpired.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's a big difference.
That's a big difference than getting called Blue Jay. And I mean, there's so much stuff we could speak on in the emails to AS, but that's a big difference than being called Blue Jay. I'm sorry for the people that hate GOS and are on like some type of hate campaign towards GOS. That is a big GOC. Sorry, that is a big difference. Until you show us emails,
bring them out.
Until you show me, listen, I said this last night, and Plug's under the agreements, everybody's under the agreements. Until you show me emails, it's not very hard. You can email me, Plug, Krupp, anybody with the emails. Until you show me emails where GOC was talking to Stephan in the same manner as AS was talking to Stephan, then I'll crucify GOC. But nobody has sent me emails of her talking to Stephan in the same manner that AS was talking to Stephan. Let's be for real.
This is the first I've heard of any manner of what the emails would have contained. This is the first thing I've heard of it.
And then I'm hearing comments of she sold Maddie merch, but she's saying right here she didn't sell Maddie merch. So what is it? If she sold Maddie merch, y'all show the proof, because we showed you the proof that she still had Maddie merch up. And yeah, you could say, oh, she came up with an apology a year ago. Okay, bet. I'll bite that. Now give us another apology for leaving up that Maddie merch for over a year, because you just took that down.
Well, where's the first apology too?
I want to say
just
this.
took that Maddie merch down. You just took it down.
Good job by getting her to take that down. But I just want to say this, right? And I don't care. I'm not gonna say a lot. I don't care for Jen Soto, and I know Jen Soto is a horrible parent, right? But we got to keep it true crime. Like what I don't know what guilty of crime has done to convict Jen Soto of what crime has Jen Soto committed, where she get Stephan Stearns to confess that Jen Soto had something to do with this murder? Because at the end of the day, as of right now, we only have Jen Soto down as a horrible parent, and possibly other stuff. But you haven't corrupt. You can say all you want, but you have no facts on anything.
She guilty of negligence, bro.
Negligence, yeah, okay, that's that.
That is a crime.
What is guilty of crime doing to get Jen Soto to get convicted for what? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like how talking to Stephan Stearns would get her convicted unless Jen Soto had something to do with the murder. It's all I'm trying to understand here. And if she did do that, then where's the final product? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't have a race in this.
To me, my mind, man, her having anything to do with the outcome of what happened to Maddie is knowing that the man's up there in the same bed, knowing of any transgressions in that house.
She's just as guilty, bro.
I'm like, yo, let's be honest.
That's fine. That's fine. But I'm talking about, you guys are saying how you feel. Let's talk about evidence in court. Because how the hell would she? Because I can't find a way where we could convict her, or she would already be convicted unless she did get immunity. That's another theory, that she got immunity.
If CPS came into that household before the outcome of this case and knew the facts, she would have been held to some regard, bro.
Listen, if she did, I hope she does get locked up. But at the end of the day, you just can't be wrong about stuff, because she did lose a daughter, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: at the end of the day, Yeah, she didn't get convicted by the court, but she's been convicted by the community as a horrible mother.
See,
As
we
a
can't follow the
horrible mother.
community. We never done that. We've always been
I have
ourselves. Who gives a fuck about what everyone
I've
thinks?
always listen for what Jen allowed to go down inside that household, sending Maddie upstairs every night with that monster. That bro, you are fuck that. I don't care what you're saying. In my book, she is one of the most vile pieces of shit moms because she is supposed to be what a mom stands for. Your mom is supposed to be your protector.
Yo.
I don't know about you, but my mom raised me. She raised 2 boys. My mom was my protector. I didn't have a dad around to protect me. My mom was my protector. My mom taught me how to fight. My mom taught me how to take shit on the chin. My mom told you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Maddie had nobody in her corner. Not a fucking soul. So Jen Soto is a piece of shit and she's just as vile as
So,
Stephan. Yeah,
let me
she
ask you
wasn't
something.
convicted by
And
law,
like,
but
All right,
yo,
babe.
my thing is like, if she was such like, she should have been at least a good enough mom where like Maddie could have gone to her and explained this. The fact that that never happened or like did happen and was shooed
Well,
away.
this is the thing y'all don't know. Jen Soto was obsessed with her phone. She would like the negligence saying that is that's true. Like she's just not paying attention. But what proof do we have that she knew that Stearns was doing this? Do you have proof, Pino?
What mom is gonna send their fucking child to sleep in the same bed upstairs at night with a fucking with come on, bro. What the fuck? I have a 13-year-old 14-year-old daughter. I'm sorry. I'm not
understand
sending
your
her.
gut,
I'm not
but I'm
sending.
saying I'm not playing devil's advocate. I don't believe what I'm saying, so don't get mad at me. I'm just playing devil's advocate because I don't want to get shit wrong. I don't want to be looking way down the line and be like, damn, man, y'all fucking were on like they do it with the Proudfoots and the fucking with Seth Rogers. Both of them. They're already convicting people before they get convicted. That's all I'm saying.
That is a fact. That does happen.
But and I'm asking you again.
Innocent people in trouble. That like I agree with Plug there. Like we do got to do our due diligence, and we always got to have that extra man in the room who argues against everyone else just to do the due diligence.
All right, bro.
But
listen, bro.
Look, man.
I can't hardly hear you, AGB. You gotta turn your mic up, bro. Go ahead, Corrupt.
If before this outcome ever happened, and let's just say something happened at school, or Maddie said something to somebody, or anything transpired that CPS, DCF, whatever you want to call it, whatever state you are, Child Protective Services, came up into this location and investigated this, there would be an outcome, bro. There would be.
Stop being
Bro, I'm trying to make good content, bro. I'm not trying to be up here and people mumbling. If you're gonna fucking mumble, you're getting off the stage. I'm done playing this shit. You gotta come with good audio, good whatever you're gonna fucking say has something to do with what's going on right now. I'm not in the mood tonight. You have some great points. You have some great points.
I'm just saying, I have convicted Jen. I have convicted Jen in my mind. That's all.
I have too. I've said that, dude. I do not like Jen Soto, but I sat down and I read it, and I go through comments and everyone's like, you're convicting, you're putting somebody, you're convicting somebody that you don't like. If we go by paper, if we go by prison politics, Jen Soto, there's no paperwork on her, right?
No, there's no paperwork on her.
That's what I'm saying. So
again,
like,
if we can't, how are we gonna go by prison politics if she's never been convicted? She's never been to prison. We got a little feedback. White Eyes, if you're not talking, try to mute your mic. If you're not talking,
is it me?
I don't know. It sounds like it's White Eyes. It sounds like his AC may be blowing.
Oh,
no, you're
my
good.
fan's on me.
In the chat, we are not protecting Jen Soto. Just so y'all know, I saw that.
Dude,
we are not protecting Jen Soto.
Please, when I just tell you guys I'm playing devil's advocate, don't take what I like, dude. This is why you can't even play devil's advocate no more. Because people, let's get back to the video, bro.
Otherwise, you got an echo chamber, man. We're making content, baby. Let's go.
Let's have a mumble ass fucking show. Bring them back up. No content, no conversations,
in and out of the
whatever.
shops or hit some restaurants to get your grub.
People know how to ruin the fucking night, bro.
And that was a great place.
You can't even have true crime debates no more. You guys want to go around and convict people of shit, but don't want to give me the reasons why you're convicting her.
I gave you my reason.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about people in the chat, bro. It's like, come on, bro. And y'all have the link too. If you I want to be able to be right. I don't want to go off speculation. I don't want to go off feelings. I do have that daddy gut feeling that, listen, bro, I don't think I agree with most of y'all about Sebastian Rogers because my gut says something else. If we're going to go by our gut, then what is this? We should call it something else, not true crime, like gut feeling crime.
These two good times.
Trying to bring
Highly
the true back to
recommended.
true
Do
crime,
you
but
like
whatever.
going
Let's
to the
continue.
beach? I don't know how they are in North Carolina, but I've seen a beach or two in South Carolina, and they seemed nice enough. They were short, but it's a very uniquely lovely place. LOL. I know one thing I liked about SC is Firefly. LOL. What sort of things do people do up there in NC anyway? I have almost no experience with North Carolina. I spent some time there when I was very little because we had some family there, but I don't remember much of it. Just bits and pieces of running around on a farm. Hope to hear back soon.
Hey, I'm going to voice text as I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to make sure I got back to you. So yeah, what?
Oh yeah, I finally get the pirate thing. She like puts pirate. She dresses up like a pirate in her thumbnails. Lady, you're getting mad at me for using AI, but your whole fucking career has been around AI. Like, oh, you can make yourself a pirate, but I can't have you and Stephan Stearns in the fucking supermarket at Toys R Us in the fucking cart.
I mean, that's what
You know
y'all
this looks
talk
like a
about.
fun day for you. This is a fun day for you, lady.
She look like she's having a blast, bro.
This is a fun day for you. I even put 10 pounds on you. Come on, man.
Not the
And
Monopoly.
I made your eyebrows fleek. You got fleeky eyebrows.
They got all the lame games in the cart, man. You should get Operation, Jenga. Those two are way better than fucking Ticket to Ride and Catan. What the fuck is going on? Operation was that was the goated game when I was a kid.
Catan.
That was a goated game, bruh. And Sorry, they missing Sorry. Sorry was goated too.
I think Risk should be in that cart.
Yeah.
It just fits.
Some Tamagotchis. That's what they like. They like the Tamagotchis.
Yeah, I mean, it could be in there in that cart. We just don't know where.
It looks like they're getting ready for a hurricane party. This would be. I have a feeling that this might have been her soulmate. I know it sounds fucking weird, but the way that they talk to each other, the chemistry was there. It ain't my fault you're attracted to them chemistry with a chomo. That ain't my fault. You figured it out. It ain't my fault that you figured out your fucking number one lover is actually in prison for doing the unthinkable. It ain't my fault. I know y'all like to go around saying it's the plug's fault. No, this time, lady, it's your fault. It's not my fault, bro. Stop.
Somebody in the chat said Chomogachi.
Chomogachi.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, man, you snap.
Lord. Oh.
Whatever the message said from Potato Sodo, it's supposedly online. I don't watch those videos because I wasn't sure if OES sent rest me, but I will most certainly watch the video and try to tell you what it said. I'm sorry you've been depressed. I know when it rains, I sleep a lot too. I love the rain. I love to sleep when it's raining. And I'll actually start watching the videos where she says she's talking to your don't know, I su os. Alkiem thou's to mais ante WOE situation. We know the thinner that I am concerned about is getting cocked up and Avink to go to court. So if they are saying things that could aggravate the case, then she could be called into Florida. So I don't know. You have to be very careful about those TE of thin S because you'll end up getting called to testify in court. And your dad seems pretty smart. So hopefully he's not letting our mama law ever thin out on the line like T-at. I put at a wouldn't win it Jepar.
Yeah, hey, what language is this?
Sure.
I don't know, bro. I think it might be Cletus. Let me know what that is. Did you guys cut it out because of language, or is that just how the AI came out of her? Because she doesn't know how to fucking type, too. I mean, it could be that. Let us know what it is, Cletus.
I thought I was having Mackenzie Shriller flashbacks.
I thought they were talking Carney talk. Nah.
Yeah, Carney talk.
I mean, Stephan Stearns, at all the weird shit he does, unfortunately, one of the one things isn't Carney talk, but he did work at Disney at one point, so it might be there.
Mm.
If that Chomo was at one of those little stands for me to win a toy, I'm cheating. Fuck Stephan Stearns.
I'm taking that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They know better. But you
Give me
know,
my
who
goldfish,
knows? I
bitch.
will watch those videos too and try to give you some breakdowns of what's being said just to make sure. Because, like I said,
Well,
I don't
now they
even
give me
watch
beta fish. They don't even give you goldfish no more.
voice text. So if
And
it's
I
with
RIP to your beta. By the way, RIP to your beta fish. That is horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm sorry I brought that up.
It's all right. RIP to the betas.
RIP to your betas,
that's
dude.
why I get them being upset about the rumors and
Endless.
unclear
Speaking of betas, man, let AGB back up. Come on, man. What y'all doing?
Why you did?
flying
Hey,
around,
fuck
especially
you
the
with the
stuff aimed at
beta.
them, like you're
Am I
saying,
too
and
loud
trying
or
to
too
preach
low? I
there,
changed
but
the
people have
settings.
made up their minds. So I don't know that there's anything they could do to change it. I think like the people who think horrible things about them are probably always going to think horrible things about them. And I don't know that there's anything they could do to change it. I think I'm empathetic too. I take a lot of people's emotions onto myself as well. And
okay, you take a lot of people's emotions on yourself as well. Well, we're very upset. We're very upset. Why are you taking these emotions upon us? And you guys say we're not going to get. You guys are acting like, man, YouTube streets. We don't owe you an apology. We don't want an apology. We really don't. We just want some kind of accountability so we can show our people. Like we're in a different niche, different genre. You came across us. We already covered kiosk girls. It just happens. This is the first time for us is that a YouTuber is also a kiosk girl. It was like the perfect combination. So you can
And
do whatever you want.
speaking of kiosk girl, for those that don't know, when he refers to the kiosk girl, referring to the Wade Wilson wives and the kiosk wives and all that, shout out to Jax because his comment, his or her comment. Sorry, I Jax Wolf. But hybristophiliac is a person who feels sexual or romantic attraction to individuals who commit terrible crimes such as murder, GRAPE, and robbery. Yeah, I mean, there's no other word for it. You were suffering from hybristophilia. There's no other word for it. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that you were in your right state of mind. I believe you were going through a mental health crisis. And if you were in your right state of mind, then you're just loony. You're just fucked up in the head. But I think you were going, and I'm gonna be nice about what I say. I just think you were going through a mental health crisis, and I'm giving you the word for it because you probably didn't know the word. It's hybristophilia, and you were suffering from being a hybristophiliac. You were attracted to the danger of Stephan. You were attracted to the murder surrounding Stephan. You were
Yeah, that's what I
attracted
was
to
about
the
to say.
hate.
Physically, you weren't attractive, but emotionally, it got
Yes.
somewhere, and we could see the flirting, we could see the language, we could see the subliminals he gave you back by feeding you in your head, enormous, wet, stuff like that.
But what journalist sends pictures
ahead,
of them to like a chomo of when they were young?
Let's not forget the fucking Disney World picture.
That alone, like what the hell?
Just
the
Disney
World.
World.
18 is too 18. He can use his imaginary. You shouldn't be sending any borderline. That's a borderline picture.
You shouldn't be sending any, let alone borderline.
Bro, you were like 40 when you were talking to him. Why would you send a picture of yourself when you were 18?
I pulled a housewife from the 23-1 program.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coconut has a good comment. It was exciting for her. There's no other word for it. It was exciting for her.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They're attracted to the danger, to the prospect of just being close and living vicariously through you and your experiences.
Yep.
It gets them going. It gets them going sometimes.
And for those that think that like this is new to us, this is not fucking new to us. We covered the Wade wives, several of them, several different personalities, from Jesse to the German to all the other Wade wives. We covered them, and they suffered from what you were suffering from. This is why we're able to speak on it so confidently. We know you were suffering from hybristophilia. You have something fucking wrong up there.
And there was ones too that wasn't, their intentions wasn't to hit Wade Wilson up at first. They might have been like you, but it slowly, gradually got to a point where it was flirting it looks just like this situation. But a lot of the other ones start off with them just going straight out the gate, wanting him, right? But some of them were just like how you did it, ma'am, where they would slowly lead up, and it eventually got to that point. Because it's just you're there for a reason, and the reason that you're trying to explain to us why you didn't give us a complete outcome. Like if it was supposed to be a documentary, where's the documentary? If it was it was supposed to be another live stream. Like that was your whole goal, to have a live stream about doing fucking messaging. Come on, bro. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
What the end game here?
What is the end game?
I mean, she said it was special. She said it was special to her. I just seen a comment where somebody said she specifically said it was special to her in the messages.
That is crazy. Let me get to these the donations real quick. Gone Girl 63, $20. Thank you so much. JR Ford, OG, man. You guys got to look in the Clancy case. My wife showed me on TikTok. Heating up. Internet can be held as we speak. Yeah, we covered it. Go watch the previous lives, but we showed that, her previous video of her in the hospital. Some new things have came up in the Clancy case too, and that's another thing too. As much as we want to talk about mental health with Lindsay, we need to be careful that in the future we're not wrong about Patrick. It's kind of very similar to Jen Soto in a way. Like, I understand that we're trying to follow our gut, but we need to be able to word it to a point where it's not incriminating somebody and then we look stupid way longer. For example, don't y'all agree that Truth and Transparency doesn't look like a genius after Kohberger admitted to the crimes? That is a perfect example. We have and Richard Allen as well. And I mean, people might believe Richard Allen is not guilty, but at the end of the day, he admitted to the crimes. And you can't disrespect those two babies by trying to accuse somebody else of the crime that you don't even have. Y'all don't even have another person to blame on those two cases. So that's what I'm trying to say. I just think that's the one thing in true crime that needs to come back. It's just a little bit of just common sense and I don't know.
Yo, Plug, I couldn't agree more with you, bro. There's so many cases where there's I just see everyone going along.
They do it
with what the wave is, even if there's holes in it, and it's there's still things we don't know, and a lot of people jumping to assumptions, and just for that extra click and an extra dollar, and it's we need to get back to our roots of actually digging to the bottom of this and figuring it out 100%.
Hey, shout out to Flames Trotter for the novel, man. Shout out to Flames Trotter. Bro, that is a banger, bro. That is a Nobel bro, that novel is a New York Times #1 bestseller.
Yep.
And can easily see things from other points of view. Okay, now I'm going to read your email and respond to that. Yeah, that bipolar time to time. Well, I quit on bipolar, but I take essential oils. I don't do pharmaceuticals.
Oh, yeah. Let me get back to the donations. I got to catch up. LFT Decipher 199. Even her personalities have imaginary friends. Are you Barbie? Salute to you. $2. YouTube Junkie in the building. Salute to YouTube Junkie. One Lover Evolutionary. She's lower than Jen Soto. SS hurt Maddie all the time since a toddler, not allegedly. And Jen was complicit. Arrest Jen Soto. Hashtag prison karma for SS.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is my thing though. What is the charges? Child negligence
at the very least. Murder. At the very least.
I do think she groomed. I do think there's grooming, but there ain't no dang. They should invent some kind of charge for
conspiracy to commit, because she had something to do with it. She knew about it. I believe they call me a lawyer on YouTube for a reason. I don't know why. But if I'm not mistaken, if you knew if you knew about a murder and you didn't report it, I believe it falls under conspiracy to commit because you didn't report what was about to happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I would say conspiracy to commit.
How you a lawyer?
That's exactly what it is.
Is that what it is? Am I right? Am I right?
Because they tried to get me on something like that, and all I had to do was just agree that somebody needed to die over something.
Yeah, you and one other person. It's conspiracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfie,
So
whoa, $5. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, at the very least, child negligence. At the most, conspiracy to commit.
Wolfie, whoa, $5. New to the channel. You and Pino are my favorite. Who is AS? AS is allegedly speculating, but I believe the new name they see. Well, we give her Jessie too. She's not. We had Jessie before in the kiosk. But this is Jessie too. Or you could call her allegedly Jessica. That's what Queen Bee called her today. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Steph A, Warrior 10 Jules. Eileen again. Oh, Sane Outlaw. Great channel, by the way. Y'all make sure y'all sub up the Sane Outlaw. Shout out. She gets jelly when his other emails drop on YouTube. Mentions fangirls. These were emails from a year before she spoke to him. She gets jelly when there's other emails drop on YouTube. That's hilarious. She wants to be that one. She wants to be that ride or die pen pal, right? Oh yeah, this is supposed to be some friendship. There's no relationship here. Okay. Drama. I mean, come on. How are you going to get jelly over a pen pal? EW402. Chief is in the building. Salute to Chief. Jax Wolf 1. Salute to you. Stephan Cali gifted 5 memberships, man. Salute to that. Santo Bisky. Eileen again. Mallory again. Elizabeth. Saint Outlaw again. Holland 15. Jax Wolf. Let's see what he says real quick. They should just hand him over to Gen Pop. I hate that the new law handled these sick dudes with mittens. Nobody protected Maddie. No protection for him. It is funny you say that, Wolf. Stephen Stearns had the nerve to, go after the FDOC, saying that his rights were took. There's no rehabilitation in prison, and he hadn't even been convicted yet of the crime. Like, it was so stupid, bro. And he says it in these emails as well. Like, he's some kind of fucking animal, and he's chained up, and he shouldn't be like an animal, but he is an animal. So, Live Thankful, thank you so much. He can't do that forever, right, Pino?
No, he can't. He can't hide forever. I said that earlier. He can't hide forever. He got a life sentence. It might take a few years, maybe 5 to 10. But in Florida prison, nobody stays on the same compound forever. It just doesn't work like that. If you've been on a compound too long, classification will transfer you. They'll automatically put in a transfer.
He'd have been safer on death row, honestly.
Yeah, he would have been safer on death row.
Literally, like Wade.
Yep. It's a matter of time. He knows it's a matter of time, and I'm pretty sure Stephan has nightmares about it.
So thank you. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
my bad.
Got to echo. Okay, thank you, Jen Rebel DJ, for the donation. Thank you, Miss Upper Thigh, for the donation. Marlene RN, salute to you. I love you guys. Thanks for being a voice for the voiceless. This hoodie knew what she was doing. Where's Blue? I just got here. I sent the link to Blue. He might be working. I don't know. He might be coming tomorrow night. We're rotating the guys, so he'll be here. Blue, hey, listen, Blue Eyes is a day one grandfather in. He's never going to go anywhere. Miss Upper Thigh, she made that Woody Allen comment. He married his stepdaughter. He helped raise. Jen's first concern was getting an attorney after being shown photos of her baby with dude doing disgusting things. She knew. Okay, great point. I forgot all about her intent. See, you got to remind me stuff, guys. Listen, I remember when she sat on that couch now, and when the police officers were grilling her, she acted so. She knew exactly what was going. It was so weird. But I don't know if I have enough to convict her. That's a fucking scary thing.
Hey, shout out to the chat for shutting the devil advocate shit up.
Man, Corrupt, I got you, bro. Hey, we need someone we need an Eagle crew. I know you guys got roosters and all this, but we need an Eagle crew because the Eagle's the only thing that will kill the crow. So come on.
The crow is the only bird that will attack an eagle. Let's get it straight.
Why everybody gotta be an animal? I'm a champagne glass. Y'all throw champagne glasses in the chat for me. I ain't gotta be an animal.
They call you an island boy.
Yeah,
don't do that.
They said your emoji's the palm.
Back in 2022.
Yeah, back to 2022. I remember I went viral on TikTok in 2022 because I made a video saying the Island Boys were my kids. They were my illegitimate sons that I had See, I went viral on TikTok. People clipped my video off YouTube and started posting it on TikTok and say the
Well,
island
I
judge
mean,
father
fam,
has spoken out.
you
Yeah,
could pass.
No,
my
but you're
son.
right, Corrupt. Like with Jen Soto, there was so much. Now that I'm thinking about the interrogation and when they sat down with her and her reaction, even the news, even when they went on the news, her and Stephan, when we first seen that, we were like, something is up with them, and we didn't
Yeah,
say him, we said them at the time.
them.
So I do apologize for trying to play
Nah, don't
devil's
apologize
advocate.
for that shit, bro. You were playing devil advocate. We all know you ain't really mean that shit. I mean, bro, we don't want an echo chamber up here, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody got to play devil advocate at some point.
Bro,
I want to
listen,
play devil's
at the
advocate. It's
end
fun.
at the end of the day, if all of us are sitting here under agreements on a panel, it's not content. We have to disagree at points, bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody has their own opinion, their own entitlement.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
obviously.
mean? So it's not content if we're all just sitting here fucking stroking each other's ego. So
Exactly.
playing devil's advocate is a thing that we do a lot. We play devil's advocate. We try to see both sides. We try. Can't knock
Yeah.
us for trying.
I mean, you have to. You have
100.
to.
Yeah. Especially in true
100%.
crime. And bro, listen, in true crime, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta play devil's advocate with a lot of scenarios. And
Because, like,
I mean,
go ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just gonna say I know Jen's guilty. I don't give a fuck. At the very least, like I said, child negligence, but I don't think that's enough. I think she should have been convicted of conspiracy to commit murder.
Yeah,
100%.
facts. The
Which
reason we
carries a
gotta
life
play
event.
devil's advocate, though, bro, is because there are a lot of innocent people that are locked up. And if no one plays devil's advocate, there will be more and more and more. We got to keep ourselves, like, hold ourselves to that standard. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't all
Yeah.
just agree. If we're all agreeing, someone in the convo got to just disagree,
Well,
even if it's
let
not
me
what they
ask you
think.
something. Prison, when you go to prison, they don't care about the conspiracy around your case. Am I right, anarchist? You're going by the paperwork.
Yeah.
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 That's
But we're not
exactly
in
it.
we're not in prison.
Wait, yeah, well, like, okay, let's take away charging her with anything, bro. Let's talk about parenting. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Horrible,
let's
man.
just break
Pino
it down
just said
to
we're
the
not in
simple basics
prison,
of being
right?
a parent.
But let's say, Pino, when you hire somebody, are you going to go off their paperwork, their background? If they are chomo, are you going to believe their conspiracy behind their chomo and why they got those charges?
So my morals may not be the same as everybody else's. As you see, they're clear example right here. AS and me. There's different morals. She has different morals when it came to Stephan Stearns than I would have. Do you get what I'm saying? Regardless if we're in prison or not, I still hold my morals whether I'm out or in. And my morals is this conversation does not he doesn't deserve air out of your mouth, let alone a relationship. That's
Facts.
my
Bars,
opinion.
bars.
Yeah.
Now I heard AS said that she used to do heroin, right? And she got off of it. Could that play a part when you're coming when you've been an addict before, right? And we have addicts up on the panel. No, not saying any names, AGB. But
Pick
no, I'm
me,
just
pick
playing.
me. I
I'm just
never
fucking
get
with
to
you.
go.
So first and foremost, again, I'm gonna be respectful. Congratulations to you, AS, for your sobriety. We encourage that over here. We encourage everybody to get sober and on the right track. But no, it plays no part into your actions. Your
But she like
hybristophilia played your actions.
substituted heroin for Stearns.
No, her
But
mental
then
health.
you're still an addict.
No,
If you're replacing one
her
addiction with another, like,
yeah, her addiction had nothing to do with her actions.
I don't think it had anything to do with it. Like, come on, bro.
I'm
Like,
talking about when
unless
she
she
got
was
off
messed
of it.
up
Like
when
she
she
had to
was doing
substitute.
it.
Well, we all know
Sorry.
you got to substitute something for something, right? Was YouTube her
Yeah.
substitution, and then it got to this hole right here, you know, where she's
That's a good point.
You that's a good point. You might be right, G. Yeah, she might be substituting like them bad actions for these ones.
Let's get back to it.
But it's
for
hard to
that,
say, bro.
and unfortunately,
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's hard to say. None of us are in her head. It could be any of the above. None of us really can say which one, but they're all
Not
crazy.
good. Yeah, not good.
Let me ask you
Well,
something, AGB. If she was messaging Jeremy Dipwit over there, that's also a chomo, that's also was locked up in the same unit as Stephan Stearns at one point, would you still judge her the same?
Jeremy Dimwit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would definitely. Oh wait, no, he does have chomo charges,
He
right?
is a chomo, yes, but
Then
not
yes, I would judge him the
as
same.
severe
I
as
was about to
Stearns,
say
but it don't
no,
matter.
but he does have chomo charges.
Yes, he
so-
does. He
so
tries
fuck
to
it,
lie about it, but he
exact-
does.
Exact same judgment. If it was just all this stupid like wannabe
Shit, yeah, that he would have been. It would have been.
that shit was just funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like that shit was comical. But like
he's a chomo.
the chomo shit, nah, fuck nah.
It's
It's
still
done there.
simp support.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as you would chomo, then I can't fuck with you.
A lot of women have trauma. I don't know if she's spoken about it in some of the interviews, and that's a hard thing, but I don't know. I think withdrawing into yourself to where you don't even live and can't even leave the house by yourself is just a bit much. Like eventually you just got to go out and face the world and try to deal with the anxiety. But, you know, I understand and respect that some people are worse than others. It being extremely frustrating because essentially she's shutting everybody off and just crawling into this dark hole of depression. The worst thing you can do, SARS and INGS, you doubt in AP1 is no on record, INGS o SOR EOS, S, and then EOLI ban, you set and depressed in store. And wow,
like
te avea
Mackenzie.
rate ear, ooh, ow, one e, ooh, their life is iok, how head be their
Ooh,
families, and they'll get
ooh,
depressed. Why
bing,
can't I be like
bang.
that? Why can't
Bang,
why can't I look
bang.
like that? Why can't I have all those nice things? But in reality, they don't have all those nice things and they don't have all these, everybody has issues and problems. I don't know. It's hard for people to realize that. And you just get into a worse headspace doing stuff like that. I can't stand when people won't admit when they're wrong. I cannot stand it. It drives me
Oh,
nuts.
hold on.
Admitting I'm
Hold
wrong.
on.
Oh yeah, I knew it. I was waiting for
Hold
this.
on.
Go ahead,
Hold-
Corrupt.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
wait a minute,
Let
bro.
him
What
rough
she
us
said,
up.
she can't stand when folks won't admit they wrong. That's what she just said.
Well, she looks like the guy. She does look like the guy from Forrest Gump that couldn't stand right now in this picture.
I mean, bro, she damn sure ain't standing on them words right there. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. Like she writing a biography or something in this email, bro. Autobiography in this email, bro.
Did you just say she looks like the dude from Forrest Gump that couldn't stand?
Yeah, she looks like Lieutenant Dan. I wanted you to say you were supposed to come with Lieutenant Dan for the punchline, but instead we're here.
Yeah, we just ran over that. They hit it in the chat though. But yeah, this Miss Hypocrisy at her finest. She wins the Hypocrisy award, bro.
The Hypocrisy.
Yeah, she wins the Hypocrisy award, bro. That's wild work right there, bro. Like she's describing herself at this point. I'm almost speechless, bro. I'm almost speechless at hearing that sentence read out. That she cannot stand people that can't admit when they wrong. So where'd your apology video go? I've heard people talking about she apologized for this a year ago. Like this over and done. Why we beating this now? I ain't heard no apology video. I heard about it.
I like what y'all do. Y'all think y'all are fucking slick. You YouTube creators that are in that, and I'm not even in y'all shit. We're in our own shit, right? But y'all think y'all are slick. You think that when you get exposed, you could do a live stream, entitle it, "Here It Goes," and then it just gets hidden, and then everyone forgets. You get new people come. This is what happens. It's exactly what happens. New people come in that support you. They don't know anything about what you did because you didn't title the video. You didn't thumbnail the video. It's a video that got hidden. It's hidden. We don't, bro. They keep saying, do your research, do your research. How about you learn how to fucking title a fucking video?
Make a thumbnail. Yeah. We talk about organization the other night, bro. Man, we were fitting in that night.
Yeah, I had to take a walk, bro.
Walk it
Yeah.
off, dog.
Good plug.
I'm just playing. I'm just
You
playing.
good?
If people will tell me I'm
Yeah,
wrong,
good, bro.
and
I'm
once
charging
I
my phone up.
understand the reason that I was wrong, I apologize for it. Like, I don't understand people not being able to admit that they're wrong sometimes because nobody has it all figured. Essie's up round me on me, partially obscured by live stream comments. I cannot stand that either. A lot of my life, I've had to rely on just myself. So it's like, you know, if I don't do it, nobody else was going to do it. So it was me or nobody, and the shiny wasn't going to get done. So, you know, I had to get over that victim mentality. I always had something to do. And
Then why are we here then? Then why are we right here? Why are you still playing victim? Why are you just not hitting the link and coming up and take accountability on our panel right now? Why don't you come up? Just come up. We mute everybody up besides AGB, and we'll let you talk. AGB is going to be the only one that's going to talk to you. I promise.
if I didn't do it, nobody else was going to do it. So I'm reading your email and voice responding. So again, this email is probably going to be weird and all of that. Again, I apologize. But like, I don't know, health issues. A lot of women have trauma. A lot of men have trauma.
And her supporters, y'all like to talk a lot of shit, right? You go on your own little channels. You've had the same people in there for the last 4 years, the same amount of people. There's no growth. And now and you don't want to come up here and defend your friend. But instead, you'll go in the comments after the live. See, that's what you call a house cat. You're a house cat.
Yeah. No,
matter and anxiety.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. If that's your people and you defending them elsewhere, then you know what I mean. Like, bro, I would think that people would understand by now that they could come up here and we could have a reasonable discussion. We ain't even gotta call it a debate. We ain't gonna argue. We could have a reasonable discussion.
Yeah, you could have emailed me and been like, "Hey, man, respectfully, man, can you take that picture down? I don't." Instead, you want to go in the comments and command me and say, "Take that shit down."
Listen,
who are you talking to?
Bro, at the end of the day, this is a platform. The YouTube streets has hosted people on this platform that we did not agree with many times.
I have an interview with 50 Tyson, bro.
Bro, listen, we don't shout over you. We don't shout over you. We keep one mic. We don't fucking start cutting. Nobody on this panel, at least, start screaming and going crazy and cussing you out. That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna call you out your name, even though you might deserve it, and some people in the comments might call you out the name. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna host a respectful conversation with you, but we want to get to the gritty. We want to know some answers.
Yeah.
Point blank. And honestly, I'll tell you before you even come up here. I want to know why you sent a picture of yourself at 18 years old, 17 years old, whatever the fucking age may be.
Why.
You're 40 something fucking years old right now.
Because
why
she tapped in. Because they tapped in together at that time frame of both their lives. They're both around the same age. So she's trying to give him a picture of that time. And this is like me kind of playing devil's advocate for her. At the same time, what she just did is it's literally like giving Mackenzie DeShirla a car. It's literally like giving OJ Simpson a knife, allegedly. Like you literally just gave Stephan Stearns a picture of a younger female. I don't care if it's 17, 18, 19, or whatever age they say it's 17. You said it's 18.
You're like 40, bro. There's so many pictures throughout life that you could have picked.
It goes back.
You could have picked the one with the pirate hat.
Stuff, right? It goes back to the psychological stuff, man. You know what I mean? She was playing psychological games out the gate with him. But yeah, anybody can come up here, bro. You know what I mean? Like New Age Plug and I, we can't even talk in real life, bro. Like we have such a disdain for each other, but we make it work up here. You know what I mean? So like, feel free to hit that link and come up here and speak with one of us.
Now we will put a post out for you. I know how you're feeling. If you're lonely out there and you need somebody in your life, and the only person that you could think about was Stephan Stearns, even if you're married. Me, Pino, we have a lot of gentlemen that's in the Florida Department of Corrections. Pino will be putting out a list of some inmate number names for multiple women if they want to reach out to actual people without bad charges. You will get a way better look. These dudes need somebody.
Yeah, do that.
Not Stephan Stearns. We have some real people. Anarchist probably has some homies still locked up in the feds or in North Dakota.
Real.
That
Listen,
can help
you want
out.
to you want to pop it off. You want to pop it off. You could start by writing my little homeboy. His name is Brandon. Very easy. Same name as me. Ramsey. He got a life sentence. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't hurt nobody. He literally armed himself in the process of a burglary and lost trial. So if you want to go, and he never getting out. And so if your hybristophilia kicks in, we got better options for you.
We got killers. They killed men though. So
they killed grown ass men.
They kill men.
Like
go ahead.
I feel like this is a used car salesman type thing going on here.
Corrupt, you are a used car salesman.
Hey, bro, I got you, man. I got an 83 Chevette, dog. It's got your name on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of used cars, because Stephan Stern had a used car, and he would, and I know we forget about this part. Him driving around with Maddie after she's already deceased in that car, bro. Him getting rid of her, him trying to get away with this. I mean, he didn't do a crazy, a super genius job of trying to, but he did ultimately. He went on the news station. It's crazy, bro. And let's remember one thing. Even 2 hours into this recording, they're still not talking about the case, y'all. This ain't about the case.
No,
this ain't about the case. This is somebody said in the chat, I think it's Joker Diaz. He says, I'm not lonely, just alone. Well, she was alone and she was lonely. Because why would you talk to Stephan Stearns? Bro, she would have got more respect talking to Nicholas Cruz, right, Pino? Like Cruz gets more
Yeah, I mean,
that's a crazy comment. That's crazy.
That's a crazy comparison.
That is crazy. You can't compare that. That's horrible.
You think this is the first one she's talked to?
Hell no. No way. No way.
Memphis Mama, great comment. Chomos can't be rehabilitated. Well, at least 90% of them can't. Anyways, I think 100% of them can't.
I think 100% of them.
That's the thing. Even if you can rehabilitate some, if some are still going to redo it, you can't trust any of them because it's pure innocence that they're going after. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can rehabilitate 95%, it's not enough. Because that other 5%, it's pure innocence that they're taking.
I think they should be castrated. That's been my opinion forever.
Get them out of the gene pool.
Yeah, I get them out of the gene pool, castrate them, 100%. There's no other words for it. Louisiana, shout out to Louisiana, but they just passed a law to where they can castrate chomos. But I believe every state should castrate chomos.
And if you're attracted to Stephan Stearns, wouldn't it put in question of who you've been attracted to your whole life or who you've been with your whole life? Is that a red flag? It is to me. It's a red flag.
Wait, yeah, I mean, it goes back to, I don't think that 95%, I don't think none of them cats can be reformed because they wired different. They brain ain't right. They messed up in the head. And so if you attracted to these type of people, I think you too are wired different. Like,
well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. With that, we on a devil's advocate kick tonight. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for AS. AS said that this and not only AS but AS's supporters said that this was not a relationship. This is their exact words.
That's subjective.
This was not a relationship, and then they proceeded to say that when did they say they were boyfriend girlfriend?
Hold on.
Listen. I said a relationship. This is clearly a relationship. If Plug wants to throw puns, let him throw puns. That's Plug. Plug always throws puns. But I am calling it how I see it, and it is a clear relationship. It is not a journalistic documentation. It's not trying to find out answers. It's not trying to butter him up so you can get information because we still have got zero information. It's a clear relationship. tumbled off the true crime into the hybristophilia sector and decided, I want to talk to one of these. You were so excited about the case, surrounding the case, covering the case, that you felt the need to be involved in the case. We've seen it with people like JLR Investigates. No offense if you like JLR Investigate, but we've seen it with people like JLR. He likes to infer himself into a case. He likes to implant himself into a case. Even if the case had nothing to do with
He
you, you want to.
contaminates evidence. Yeah.
Well, bro,
And plus, my gut, if we talk about gut feelings, like how we have with Jen Soto, my gut feeling is JLR has something to do with Nancy Guthrie, allegedly. That's the farthest you'll get with my tinfoil hat. But it's just weird. You got to follow the money. Who's made the most money off Nancy Guthrie? 2 people. JLR, Dolly Vision, and some other fucking true crime user. Go ahead, Corrupt. I think you're in next. Go ahead.
Look, folks say relationship, right? And everybody first thought is like emotional relationship, romantic relationship. But look, man, even a friendship is a relationship.
That's a fact. Google relationship. That's a fact, Krupp. That's a fact. Google it.
Even that's too much.
Oh, let's look at this call. Jess Coast. Do you guys think she could be doing this as rage bait for clicks and clout? So if she was, why didn't she make the final product? I think she got backlash from it from her own people, and she cleaned it up with them. Now we got a hold of it. Whatever beef y'all had going on, it worked to a point that we've seen this shit. And I feel bad for y'all, but it is what it is. We see this shit. We're going to keep covering it. This is only part 3. But to Corrupt,
I got a live tomorrow on it.
Yeah, AGB's got a live tomorrow on it.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all got the whole community, and
we got the whole crew on it.
Is you could have came a different way. You could have had a different approach to this community.
I'm sorry.
Instead, you seen what this community was covering, and you threw your balls up on the wall, and you were like, "Fuck it, come for me. I'm gonna throw privacy strikes. I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna tell you, you better take that picture down.
You
know
better.
What I mean? Like, come on,
you
bro.
You better take that picture down. Just made 4 more.
There's a comment there saying that her people are saying she did nothing wrong. See, you guys are acting like Natalie Sharilla. You're enabling her. You're making her seem like she has no. This is the thing. Like it's something that will never go away. Y'all can't just push it under the rug. Like, and then you got to. And when you're on YouTube and something gets exposed, every time you meet somebody new, you're gonna have to explain it. That's what you should have done. That you have the link in the chat, lady. Shout to Queen B, by the way, in the building. And that's another person. They trying so hard to get us to go get Queen B. That ain't gonna work. A year ago, Queen B helped us out, and she's always been really, really nice to us. And it ain't our fault. Y'all don't know how to network, and Queen B knows how to network.
If anything, Queen B was on this scene before any other creator. Queen B, like you just said, Queen B was on the channel a year ago. Before we even seen an email. And shout out to Queen B.
I don't know if these people are cool with Betty, like the people that are against Queen B. I don't know where we don't know where this all stems from, but I tell you what's right and what's wrong. And the only thing I disagree with Queen B on is probably the Sebastian Rogers case. That's the only thing I think I disagree with her on, but that doesn't make her a bad person and wrong. This is her opinion on the case. But when you look at right and wrong, you can see on YouTube who's on the right side, who's on the wrong side. What this lady did was wrong. So why are you defending her? You're looking like idiots. Just take the fucking L and move on.
That's it.
We got Kick in here too, man. Salute the Kick.
But you gotta do more than take the L now, though, bro. Accountability has to be had.
And when we say accountability, let me just clarify this for the record. I don't know about y'all boys, but I know about me. When I say accountability, I'm gonna make it very clear for you. I don't want you to come on YouTube apologizing, crying, none of that. I want explanation, because the explanation that you gave us about you doing this and buttering him up for journalistic behavior is horseshit, complete horseshit.
Shoe don't fit.
the shoe don't fit, and even if you don't want to give me an explanation, you owe your audience an explanation, a better one than that. That's all I gotta say. A better one than that.
Agree.
They
I
say
can
that she
agree.
doesn't. I mean, it's more of the actual the world of YouTube. It's not for your people. Your people have already lived through this. Your people don't care. But it's for the actual culture of YouTube to understand. Like they still people in the chat right now, lady. You keep saying you apologize, but don't you care that people haven't seen your apology? Doesn't that not sit with you? I guarantee after tonight, after you sit at your house and you just did your clap on light, you take the light down, you take your readers off, you take your fucking pirate costume off and hang it up, you start to lay down in your bed, you're gonna realize what we said is basically we're not making you do anything. We're trying to help you because you're still gonna have people in this chat going fucking crazy because we still haven't seen a formal apology like Corrupt's point, something loud enough for us to turn our head and listen. Like what?
Yeah.
Essentially, you're pouring fucking gas on a wildfire right now. That's all you're doing. You have I think I heard it was like 200 pages worth of emails. I've went through over 100 pages. It's a lot to go through, but at the end of the day, you're pouring gas on a wildfire because there is still a lot more of these emails that we can go through.
She said, "There ain't no 100 emails. It's only 60." Okay.
Okay. It's 200 fucking pages.
What's it gonna be when the FOIA come out?
60 emails with Stephan Stearns is crazy work. Let's do the math. Give me a JPay price on the stamp, Pino.
Bro, kiosks were just coming into the prison system when there was no such thing as a tablet, but I imagine that a JPay email would cost you a couple dollars, maybe like $250. So $250 times 60, you spent a bag. I mean, I'm just gonna say you spent well over $100 talking to him.
What will the FOIA say? Shout out to Grumpy-ish on Kick with that comment.
And then don't we have hand selected emails? Isn't there allegedly more emails out there that we haven't seen?
That's what I was saying. Like what? Like you say 60 emails, 100 pages. Like, but what we gonna have when the FOIA come in?
That's gonna be crazy. You know, there's gonna be some crazy shit hidden in there.
Maybe that's why she pulled
AGB's mic.
Maybe that's why she pulled the apology down, because she knows she's gonna have to have another one anyway once the FOIA come out. So she got to pull down that original apology. So when she come back after the FOIA with the FOIA apology, because the hand selected emails is bad enough already. So just think if there's one she left out.
Stitching with the sisterlies. Shout out to Stitching with the Sisterlies. That's a member on the channel. Said correct. Hand selected. So it's being verified in the chat that these emails were hand selected. So there's probably a lot more emails that we haven't seen.
Oh yeah, True Crime. Oh, True Crime with Grizzly did cover the emails. Shout out to Shell. Who said that? Whatever comment said that, right? Oh yeah, Crafting and True Crime Jack, right? I think Grizzly True Crime went over all the FOIAs and even the commentary list. Thank you. Another thing, you know how much heroin you could buy with $167 that you spent on these stamps? You know how much dog food you could have bought? I'm just saying. Continue.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Continue.
The fuck?
And PTSD and
I
all
love
of
this
that.
shit tonight.
And, you know, every OYSI geese up and as OO, every singe A or your LOL. Pew O can just gee up and UNCR may eat. I once heard this quote and I really loved it. And what the quote was is that what other people think of me is none of my business. And that stuff is
okay. Then if it's none of your business, then why the fuck are you fucking privacy complaining everything? Why are we not allowed to cover your stupid decision that you made? Why are we not allowed to do that if it's none of our business? Sticks and stones will break our bones, but YouTube and silly AI memes will never hurt you, you dummy. Come on. Sit down, lady.
Absolutely.
And if you want to avoid it all, just get off the internet.
Do what AGB did. Do what AGB did for 2 years. Get off the freaking internet and come back when you're ready.
Can't do that till the FOIA come out.
It's 6 months, but okay.
You can't go nowhere till the FOIA come out. I don't even want the apology anymore till the FOIA come out.
Good point.
No, I want the apology ahead of time for what the FOIA are gonna say when it come out.
I mean,
they know what it's gonna say.
I mean, if these are hand selected, I'm just curious as to what was not.
Well, at one point, Stearns did bring up wanted to talk on the phone. I will say this: she did, from the emails we got, she made it clear that she doesn't want her name out there and all this stuff, which doesn't make a lot of sense because the emails show her name. But she basically told him no, she wasn't going to call him. So,
well,
these are what we got.
JoJo in the chat, bless your soul.
Bless your soul.
Bless your soul.
What happened?
I can say that you're not AS, so you can. I mean, I know you got a thing for Stephan, so I'm just gonna tell you that you can call Stephan freely, and we won't be able to FOIA the prison calls. That's something that you can't FOIA is the Florida Department of Corrections phone calls. However, you can FOIA any and all jail calls.
The chat is wild. The chat is wild. Salute to everybody. Illuminati in the building.
But that doesn't mean we can't FOIA the JPays, because this happened while he was in jail. So we can definitely FOIA everything that happened while he was in the jailhouse. And there are certain things that we could FOIA when it comes to the Department of Corrections. But you can bet your bottom dollar that we are going to put effort to FOIA every single piece of information.
Hartley. I'm gonna go to that channel, Hartley. They said there's something up on there. We'll come back to the emails, y'all. Dude, I know we're stretching these emails out. This lady's gonna have a freaking panic attack. She's like, dude, this is day 11.
The emails are 5. Listen, bro. The AI transcribed it to 5 hours. If you sat on stream and played the emails for 5 hours and didn't talk at all,
I did that today at work.
It would go 5 hours.
5 hours.
It would go 5 hours without you saying a word. That's how
we skipped ahead.
Mess around. Somebody might put that on a loop and just play it 12 hours a day.
And this email that she's on right now is so long. This is because I only was going to play from 2 hours from when he was talking about the story of him stabbing the dude. And then I was going to play her response, and then we're going to go back to where we left off. But I felt it was very important. And dude, her response back to him is a freaking novel. It's like, bro, you didn't. Sure. And this is another thing too. I'm a parent, right? I'm over here on YouTube doing this right now. I feel like I'm being a bad parent right now, just being on YouTube all the time. But we are making a little bit of income, making money for the family, doing what we can, right? But you were messaging Stephan Stearns instead of doing homework, doing other shit for your family. What are you doing, lady? How much money did you make off Stephan Stearns for you to be motivated to do this?
It wasn't money, bro. That's not the motivation.
Talk that shit, corrupt.
That's not the motivation.
Talk that shit.
Yeah.
All right, so this is channel right here,
never
man.
the motivation, I don't think.
This channel right here, this covers like their community. This is not our community. This is their community. When I looking from the outside in, the leader of this community would be like Granny's Watching, Illuminati, Queen Bee, and then Elevated Truth, which I'm not gonna lie, Elevated Truth, he's going through some shit right now. Hey, let's be real. This dude, I ain't gonna lie, right now he is going through some shit.
I just want to say, I want to say shout out to Granny's Watching, and shout out to Illuminati, and shout out to Queen Bee, because they've brought a lot to our community. We pretty much have intermingled our communities, but at the same time, like
White Boy 2,
they we're the Power Rangers. We're the Power Rangers. We're the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers have been assembled. That's it. There's no way around it. I'm sorry, AS, if you don't like it, but the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been assembled.
During Brian, so for anybody, so back in the day when the Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito death, RIP to Gabby, happened, I was working 2 roads over from when Bullhead Betty, JLR, and White Boy Lockdown Radio were covering that case, and they were on the street. When I was spraying lawns at the time, doing lawn work. So when I used to see Brian and his parents walk in that neighborhood, and I always think it's weird when you see families just walking in the neighborhood. I don't know if it's just me because I'm from the hood, and it was just not something like I don't know. They would walk as a family. I see that shit all the time. I knew exactly.
It depends where you live at, but yeah.
But I rode by that road one day when I was doing. I couldn't get to my stop, the road I needed to get to, but I rode by and I seen White Boy down there, and I seen Bullhead Betty, and I seen JLR, all them down there. And that's when I first followed White Boy Lockdown Radio. He's probably one of the first channels I think I was watching during that case. And I was not on YouTube, just a consumer. Just wanted to watch, bro. And I was trolling him. I said, your quality sucked. But at the beginning, he was out there at Oscar Share Park or one of those parks out there, literally with no internet. But this channel is called Hartley, and she covers this whole community. So let's see what she has on Allegedly Jessica that we need to see here.
You have to take the overlay off.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on, man. All right, y'all talk for a minute. Give me 1 second.
No, you're good. Man. This shit just getting, bro, this shit is a rabbit hole. I want y'all to know that Krupp, before I did my first live on this, Krupp called me and let me know as a warning that this shit was a rabbit hole. And it for shit sure is a rabbit hole. And nobody made it a rabbit hole but you, AS. You're the only person that made it a rabbit hole. You are the rabbit. You made it the hole. You now we have to fucking dig. That's just the cold facts of the reality of everything going on right now. I can't take anybody's word for it that this is all the emails, because I'm having people tell me there's more emails. So now I'm going to have to pull into journalistic behaviors, real journalistic behaviors, something that you don't know about. We're going to have to start FOIAing stuff. We're going to have to start getting everything ourselves.
Oh, that's already in the works, bro.
So obviously when Corrupt is going to be on this channel, he's going to be a crow. I don't know what they're going to have Pino as, what animal they have. AGB, unfortunately, you're probably going to be a sloth, brother. I mean, it's not my decision. It's not me that's making this channel. They might think I made this channel. I mean, I do have the login up here, but I'm not the creator of this channel.
Why AGB got to be a sloth?
I'm sorry, anteater. Whatever your penis is. We'll get to that later.
Aardvark, bro. Aardvark.
But let's get to, where's the video that, look, they got Captain Napkin as a crow? Oh, that's messed up, bro.
Who is the what?
They got
Captain Napkin, by the way.
They got Captain Napkin as the crow. She took your crow, dog.
Oh shit. Sorry, bro. I've been had the crow, man. Is it in your skin?
Corrupt.
Is it in your skin?
You have a channel called Jonesin?
Who is Helga from Hey Arnold? Who is Helga?
Who is Helga? Who is Helga? That's a good
Who the fuck did they pick for Helga? There's no other cartoons on here but Helga.
Dude, I love this. I love this idea they got. It's very clever. It's very fun, and this is just healthy content. I love it, and it's a way to bypass the.
You know that was a crow or a raven, though. That's the question.
Yeah, is that a crow or raven? Good point. It looks like a smaller.
The beak and the feathers.
It's a raven.
I had to pull it up to see.
He doesn't want to be a crow so bad. They made White Boy Lockdown Radio a freaking dope. What is that? A Rottweiler or Doberman? It's crazy. Where's the video that we need to see though? Oh, and they put a video in the private chat too, y'all. All right. Hold on.
If y'all gonna make it, listen, if y'all gonna make me something, I want to be something that nobody else was. So I don't want to be anything that anybody else was.
What's the channel called?
It's called Hartley, AGB. Hartley. You're gonna be on there. If you say a good take right now, she probably puts you on there, but you got to say something that's gonna matter tonight. You know, you got
AGB is gonna be a turtle on there. Stop
Dude, they
playing
better
with
not
my
make.
dog.
If they make AGB a turtle, I'm swinging at my wall, bro. I'm gonna break drywall. If they make AGB a turtle, I'm gonna snap.
A turtle
like
with
turtle?
a Canadian shell.
Like you gotta make me something like a northern animal.
I don't know no animals in Canada.
Fucking
Y'all got animals?
antelope.
Fucking antelope.
No, I don't know what an antelope is, but I
That
don't know.
shit's
I
in
don't know. I don't
Africa,
think we got
bro. That
those.
shit's in
We
Africa.
might.
What y'all got? Armadillos? What y'all got?
We got like like polar bears, grizzly bears, like I don't know, like fucking like winter shit, bro. I don't know,
Besides
like
besides a
mooses.
bear.
He a
A
badger,
moose.
bro. He a
They got
badger.
mooses. You can't be a moose, bro.
Wolves.
Moose is dangerous, bro. Mooses
Moose
kick ass.
dangerous as fuck, bro. You don't want to be near a moose in rutting season, bro. I'll tell you that much, bro. Run the
Canadian
fuck
beavers.
away.
Hey, I do know that they got Canadian geese, though. I do know that.
Yeah, beavers. We got a lot of beavers. The Canadian beavers, American beavers ain't shit comparison.
Okay.
I got Canadian geese in the backyard.
Yeah, they're big as fuck. They be annoying though.
All right, let's
Yeah,
watch
they
this
would be
crazy
taking
bitch.
up the road.
Holy fuck, man.
Y'all ready?
Oh my god.
10-4.
People in my real life
Here we
know
go.
that I have this YouTube channel, okay? And
Okay, people in her real life, they know about this YouTube channel. All right, let's go back a little pinch here. We're at 9:31. All right, I'm gonna let this play for y'all so you can hear the absolute explanation. Now, mind you, keep in mind, she doesn't have anybody in real life that knows about this channel. She doesn't have anybody else sending her emails. She is the motherfucker behind the emails. Okay. We found this out after the fact, but listen to her fucking story, knowing that those emails are hers. This shit blows my mind.
okay, I had to get situated. Norma. Okay, so a few people in my real life know that I have this YouTube channel, okay?
They put the
And
bait. I
got
just
a phone
caught it.
call while I was
Listen, man, I'm a Buccaneer fan, so I'm kind of getting offended y'all putting these skulls and shit on her. Like, we got to keep it like, let's put Oakland Raiders shit on her or something, bro. She ain't from Florida. She's from fucking, where's she from? The Carolinas or whatever. She's from up there. Stop putting the Buck stuff on her.
was at the lake because we're out at the lake this week, but the lake is like 6 minutes from my house.
I swear, I feel like I'm a
looks so
kid back,
gnarly,
bro.
though.
I feel like I'm a kid back at the bar and I'm getting a Shirley Temple, bro. Like straight up, I feel like I just see my sister in a wet T-shirt contest. Like this is the most white trash community I've ever fucking seen in my life, dog. Go ahead, just go ahead. I can't do it, bro. I can't.
It's hilarious.
Bro, she
Not
was
only
like
is it
Cher
a
from in that
fox,
movie,
but
The
it's a
Mask.
trashy fox, bro. Like a gnarly fox.
Bro, she looks like she's the property of somebody. Bro, she looks like Cher in fucking the movie The Mask.
Some chicken nuggies.
Home to take care of the animals.
Dude, what chicken nuggets? What are you talking about?
Bruh, I'll tell you behind the scenes. They know who I'm talking about. Miss Chicken Nuggies.
Yeah.
All right, somebody must have made chicken nuggets today for Pino to talk about that.
Animals anyway. On and on and on. Well, one of my real life people that know me, one of my real life friends, called me and was like, hey. And I was like, hey. And she was like, well, I know that you're doing the Stearns case. I said, yeah. That's like, my main case. She said, right. She said, well, I have an email from this girl who has sort of been doxxed, but not really. She
My bad. Go ahead.
Didn't it start off talking about nobody in her real life knows she got the daggone channel, and now her real life friend emailing her about her channel?
I didn't even catch that. See, this is why we have you, Corrupt. This is why you get paid the big bucks, bro. That was a good attention to detail,
Corrupt
brother.
in the clutch.
Please make him the Crow, Hartley. Make him the Crow.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna call Hartley right now. I got her on speed dial.
He's kind of upset about things that have been said. I said, are you talking about the one that's
I'll say,
emailing
yo, I gotta
Stearns
bounce
that
up out of
Jessica
here,
person?"
y'all.
And they
It was
said,
a pleasure. Y'all have a blessed night. Appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, 9:00 Eastern. Y'all stay blessed. Appreciate you, Plug. Everyone else in the panel, much love, bro. And yeah, y'all hold it down.
Comment in the chat so they can sub
man.
up to your channel, bro. So they can sub up, man, and because we want to see you cover this
Yeah,
stuff.
here I'll I can't drop links or nothing, but here, like, I'll just drop a little thing in the chat right there.
Somebody
They'll sub up. We'll go over there
Sub up
tomorrow.
right there.
Pino's going live tomorrow, though. You gotta go before him or after.
Yeah, no, we coordinating always, bro. No worries,
All right.
no worries.
Cool.
We always go. Like, I was gonna go live tonight, but I saw you were, and like, I didn't want to like, you know, like pull any from you or you pull any, you know what I'm saying? We got to be a team out here, bro. And
Yeah, no,
y'all have
no
a
doubt,
blessed
no
one.
doubt.
Stay blessed. Hey, have a good night.
Have a good night, AGB. I'll just fucking with you tonight, man. It was fun. All right, back to this video.
I said, oh
Don't make him a sloth. Don't make him a turtle. Make
Back
him an
to the
anteater.
lies.
my God.
Back to the
I said,
lies.
okay.
That's what?
Back to the lies, bro. You can't start the damn shit with a lie, bro, and expect me to believe anything else. Back to the lies.
I said, what's the deal? And she said, well, she sent me one email that is between her and Stephan Stearns. And she said that I could give it to you if you say
this is
these
what they're
things.
talking
And
about.
basically,
She's in third person, but she's really the person she's talking about is emailing Stephan Stearns.
She in first, second, and third person, homie. She got multiplayer going over there, bro. Like she could be the whole Warzone team right now.
Wow. You think she crushes the